what is a system testing? System testing means we can test the complete application flow from start to end. That is nothing but the testing, system testing. It done by the QA or testers. So let's deep dive into the system testing. Hi everyone, this is MJ. I hope you all are doing great. So here we are studying about the testing of the application, and our today's topic is system testing. In our previous topic, we have learned about the integration testing, and if anyone missed that video, I have given the link of the previous video in the description. Please take a look. So let's get started with the today's topic, which is system testing. System testing is the process of testing there we can test the entire software application as a one complete testing. So here, what exactly we can do? Take an example of one e-commerce application, for example, Amazon. In Amazon application, we have login functionality, we have home page, we have search functionality, we have add product functionality, we have payment functionality, and after that we'll get some confirmation message or email or SMS. This kind of different modules or functions we have. So all the modules we can combine at a one place, and for the all modules we can do the testing as the one flow, as a one system. That is nothing but the system testing. In short, we can do the application testing from the login functionality till logout. In between, whatever functionality, whatever modules are there, we can do the testing as part of the system testing. Now, when we can perform the system testing? System testing performs after the integration testing and before the user acceptance testing. So, what kind of things we can validate as part of the system testing? So, let's see. Here we can do the all module testing together, and we can check all modules are working correctly when we can do the testing as a one module and when we can do the testing together. Then we can also check the software meets the functional and non-functional requirement which is provided by the client. That one more validation we can do as part of the system testing. Third one, the systems work in the real life environment. As like a dev environment, we have QA environment and we have EVAT environment. The system testing we can do as part of the as in the QA environment. So we can test this application as like the end user, and we can try to find the bug, we can try to find the error on that. So these are the validation we can do as part of the system testing. Like here we have goals like we can ensure the complete application works as per the business and technical requirement. Then we can find the end-to-end defects in workflow, and we can verify that the system is ready for the production or not. So these are the goals. As I mentioned, we can do the complete application testing from starting to end. So definitely we'll get the bugs. Definitely we'll get some mismatch in between the application and client requirement. So that mismatch we can take as a bug and we can report on the board. So developers can work on that and they can give the fix on the reported bug. So these are the goals of the system testing. Main focus is that whenever our application will went for the production environment, that time the application, our builder application will be meet all the criteria which is provided by the client. There mm, we can count less and less bugs. We can production people cannot find the multiple bugs which application we have built and which application we have tested. So production people cannot be able to find the major issues, major blockers, or any kind of issue that pointing out to our testing. So that is the goal of a system testing. Now, as I mentioned, who perform? Everyone knows system testing performed by the QA or tester. Like as developer, they have dev environment, and for the user, they have EVT environment. So similar like that for the QA or for the key tester, we have QA environment. This testing only done by the QA or tester. These in that testing, developers or end user are not involving. So this is the like testers they can perform the system testing. Understood? So like as I mentioned previously, we can start the system testing after the unit testing or integration testing. So here we can validate the complete integrated system. Now let's take one example which will be helpful for you understanding correctly about the system testing. So let's take an example for the online shopping app. So there, as I mentioned, as part of the Amazon example, here also we can take one more example for the banking or e-commerce application. We can take Flipkart, which is the e-commerce application. So there we have login, there we have product search feature, there we have add to cart feature, there we have checkout feature, there we have payment feature, there we have order confirmation feature. So these are the modules, these are the features we will have as part of the Flipkart. So what kind of test scenarios we can generate as part of the system testing? Here we can user can log into the application with valid credentials. User can search for the products, for example, iPhone or MacBook or anything. Now, another one is add to cart. Then we can proceed to checkout. Then we can apply the discount coupon. Like if any coupon we have, we can apply it. Then we can make payment via UPI as well or any payment gateway we can use for that. And then we can check any order confirmation email or SMS we are getting or not. This kind of a scenario we can test as part of the scenario testing. Now, if you look here, this is regarding for the login functionality. This is regarding for the search product. This is regarding for the add to cart. This is regarding for the checkout. Then we can apply discount or then we can do the payment. And there we can in the last step we can check the confirmation via email or SMS. Now, if you look here, these are the different modules, right? So all the modules we can test it as part of this scenario. This is the one scenario we have performed the seven step, and this is the one valid scenario we have used here. And as part of that scenario, we have covered the all modules. So whenever we are covering all the modules, that testing nothing but the system testing. Okay, I hope you are understood. Now we have taken this model example, e-commerce website example. Now, what is the expected criteria? Expected criteria should be all the steps work smoothly without any error. We are getting correct payment deduction and correct ordered email received. So this is the expected result of the system testing. If suppose any one step got failed here, then also we can mark that system test failed. So this is the system testing example which we have taken about the e-commerce application Flipkart. Similar like for the banking domain we can take it. Same like login functionality, view account, fund transfer and transaction history. And then we can do the this kind of a scenario. And also we can do the end-to-end functionality works under the real world condition or not, that we can test as part of the system testing. If you want, you can go use this modules information and these are the steps, scenario steps. You can take it. Definitely you will understand. So now we can let's look about the steps about the system testing. So in system testing, we can do the requirement study. There we can understand all the business and technical requirements. Then we can do the test planning. There we can define the scope, test strategy, test data, and environment. Third one is test case design. It there we can prepare the test cases. and we can cover the all workflows and scenarios. And fourth one is test environment setup. There we can configure the servers, database, APIs, and browsers. These kind of things we can configure, and we can make our environment is ready. When the deployment is happen, we can start testing on the application immediately. Then we can execute the written test cases, whatever functional UI, database, and end-to-end test cases we have created, we can execute in the QA environment. And if any kind of defect we got, we observed, we identified that time as part of the defect reporting step, we can log the defects with the step, screenshots, and the priority and severity. Then at the last stage, we can say like retesting and regression. We can do the retesting after the fixes and ensure the all other areas are not broken. So we can do this as part of the retesting and regression. And last one is test closure. So this is the one step we can say where we can do the documentation of the results, and we can prepare the summary or history reports about the execution, and we can use that, or you can attach the document whenever we are doing the sign off email to the BAs or client. That time where you can use this. So next thing is like what are the tools we can use for the system testing. So here we can use Selenium for the automation, then Jira, Bugzilla for the defect tracking, then TestLink and uh, Zephyr that is for the test management. Postman and SoapUI is for the API testing. JMeter it is for the performance testing. APM it is for the mobile testing, and this Lambda test, browser stack this is for the cross browser testing. So these are the different tools. We'll definitely look about the each and every tools into the deep in the upcoming videos. But just now you can keep in mind these are the tools we will have. Now what is the benefit of the system testing? So whenever we can do the system testing, there we can ensure the software works end to end. We can verify both functional and non-functional requirements. Then we can detect the interface and data flows issue. Then we can build the confidence and before the UAT and deployment, we can improve the quality and reduce the post-release bugs. And also it helps to ensure the user satisfaction and business readiness. So these are the benefits, these are the advantages we have as part of the system testing. So that all about the system testing. In short, in the conclusion, I want to say system testing means a complete application testing from the start to end. It is performed by the QA. We can do the system testing with every model of the application, combinedly testing of the each and every model of the application, that testing nothing but the system testing. There we will have multiple steps like requirement analysis, test plan, then environment setup, test execution, but defect raising, then QA sign off. So this is the one kind of STLC life cycle. I have explained about the STLC life cycle. This video also I will share. This video link also I will add in the description box. So please refer that video as well. So that's it for today's video. That's it for the system testing. I hope everyone enjoyed this video, and I would request you to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to M Code. Also hit the bell icon so you will never miss an update from the M Code channel. Thanks for watching. Let's see you in the next video with a new topic. Thank you.